This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by Paul Bamba in what looks to be Five Fantasy Studio. Paul, how's it going, mate? How you been?
Going great. Happy to be here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. But I didn't expect you to have such a nice little background there. Are you in a studio, your sitting room? Where are you right now?
In my living room workout area.
Oh, okay, right, that's nice. I was meant to talk to you yesterday, and you were on your way to a fight. Was it Otto Wallin's fight you went to?
Yes, it was quite a ride, like a 7 hour ride.
Oh, really? That far?
No, it was supposed to be three, but we hit traffic and accidents. So I got there as he was already winning. So at least he
Oh,
did.
oh, so you mean you missed the fight then, or you got it?
100% missed it.
Oh wow, oh that's annoying then.
Uh,
That's a bit of a pain in the ass. But Paul, I've been seeing you a lot on these Twitter spaces, on Twitter, quite a lot, kind of hyping up your potential Misfits fights. What's going on there? What can you tell me about it?
I was supposed to fight on this next card, the '05, but Aaron Chalmers decided to fight Mayweather instead. Can't really blame him for that, actually. Makes sense. So I think in the very, very near future, you guys will see me on a Misfits card.
So you're meant to fight Aaron Chalmers on this card coming up with Jay Swigler headlining it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. So what do you make of all the pro division rumors in Misfits boxing, which Mams is currently working on?
I think it's exciting. I think it creates more of an interest in the Misfits realm, I guess you could say, because you still got the influencers, and then they're being more inviting to people that already have professional experience. So it makes it quite fun. And then the other day he hinted towards something. I couldn't really catch it, but it sounds like he's messing with something to make something interesting for the pros, for the pro division you speak of.
Okay, that sounds quite good. Then it's good you got the right balance between the kind of up and coming boxers and the fully fledged pros. But the last time we did an interview, Paul, was in Dubai. And that was quite viral because I guess that my first or quite big exclusive interview when you announced the top fight between you and Tommy was off. How did that all finish with out in Dubai with Tommy?
It finished by them kicking me out and me flying myself back home. Haven't been paid. Lawyers are working on stuff with them to see what happens. It's like an ongoing thing. I have a very good feeling that they'll be rebranding and not coming back out as Global Titans. I feel like it'd be very interesting to see what but it's.
So I don't like to ask about money, but you didn't get paid from that event whatsoever.
Nah, and then just buying flights last minute home for like four people runs you a pretty penny, you know?
Yes, but yeah, from Dubai to America, that's like a 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour flight, depending on where you're going in America. It sounds quite pricey. But when that fight between you and Tommy kind of came off, what was the reason behind it? Was the weight offered to Tommy a little bit different? Is he weighing wrong? How was it? So I was very confused.
I don't remember the exact number in kilograms, but he was like 5, 6 pounds overweight.
Was he overweight, or was the weight in his contract different to yours?
I don't believe there was two contracts. His contract was never furnished. That would be a quick way to blame it on somebody. But if we really think about it, what legal commission sanctions a fight with two different weights? They get to see all that. So was there really that much oversight on a huge card that they were paying out billions of dollars to people? Do we really think that happened?
Yeah, it does sound like a little bit odd.
It's far-fetched, man.
But then again, I guess you got the positive side of it. Is now everyone knows who you are, and you got the possibility of fighting a misfit. So you got the negatives and positives. So I guess it's kind of a give and take situation. But Tommy Fury's fight got announced yesterday. He's fighting Jake Paul in Saudi Arabia. You going to go over to that?
No, I have no interest in that. I think Tommy will win though. And I hope Tommy wins. And then if he really doesn't want to stay in the YouTube realm, no, I think Tommy will win that fight. I kind of hope he wins. And then hopefully if he's true to his word and he says he doesn't want to stay in the influencer world and all that, we have a storyline. I'm a bit more popular now, so hopefully I get my chance to welcome him back to boxing. I'm very hell-bent on getting that fight. It's a lot more personal to me now.
I guess you got the story behind it, which could obviously give it a big boost because since everything that happened before. But why do you think that 23 beats Jake? What is it specifically?
Why do I think what?
But Tommy Fury beats Jake.
I think he's a better boxer. I think he has more to lose. At the end of the day, Jake came up how he came up, which is very, very impressive, right? But if he loses, he could just say he's a fucking YouTuber. You know what I mean? If Tommy loses, he can't just say any of that. He's kind of like, that's bad. So I feel like he has a lot more to lose, and more is on the line for him. I feel like he's more. I would assume he'd be more motivated. He just had a baby, so shout out to him for that. That's beautiful, you know. So I think these things will be motivating factors, and ultimately, I think he moves around enough, and he throws better combos than Jake, in my opinion. And I just think he might edge it. He might give him a run for his money. I do think 10 rounds will be tough for him, though, if that's a real thing. So I think that could play a lot into it as well, because Jake definitely has more experience with going the distance or going a lot longer.
Obviously, his fight against Anderson Silva was 8 rounds the last time out. But if Jake Paul does lose, how does that affect his fight with KSI?
You said what?
If Jake Paul does lose, how does it affect his fight with KSI?
I don't think it would affect it. I bet a bunch of people would still tune into it. It's still an interesting matchup, you know? It's still the same two people that everyone's been wanting to watch for a few years. Why wouldn't you want to see it regardless of if they've lost or not? I think, haven't they both lost at one point or another?
No, both undefeated. KSI drew against Logan, but right now they're both undefeated.
Yes, I still think it makes for an interesting fight. I think it keeps Tommy in the realm of like the influencer scene, though, which could be good for him as well. I think it does more for boxing if he loses. Tommy wins, to be quite honest. He shuts up Jake, and people automatically will assume that KSI will murder Jake, right? So there's just like a whole storyline, a bunch more storylines that could be developed. I think it makes it more interesting.
Yeah, it's a fair point. It does make it more interesting. But it should be good. I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. There's not too many of those in boxing. But Paul, what do you got coming up for yourself? Apart from a Misfits fight, what do you got coming up for yourself in the next few months?
Few months. Basically just getting ready for my next fight with Misfits. I have like a multi-fight deal with them. So I'll definitely be on the cards this year. And just staying focused. And after the Tommy thing, I stopped training people. So I really just box now, and I'm trying to learn how to do content. It's a little rough. But just staying focused, staying positive, and not letting little things get me down. Like my opponent going to fight Mayweather. I guess it's like a cool group of names to be in, and I haven't fought any of them, so it's kind of weird.
It's an exciting future ahead of you. How old are you, Paul?
33.
33. Okay, so then when do you think you're going to retire from boxing? What age do you reckon? How long you got left in the game?
I probably got like a good 3-4 years left. Explode like good explosive ones. Like I don't want to leave like on my own terms and have fun with it. I started late, so I've taken a lot less damage than most people. I don't know, until it's not fun anymore. I enjoy it very much, though. It's a good outlet. It's like a positive coping mechanism at times.
Yeah.
And then you get paid too, which is cool. So
especially on Misfits as well, where the fighters will get, I guess, paid a lot better than maybe other promotions. But Paul, that sounds pretty good then. I'll see you soon on a Misfits card. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Fred.